Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V-squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Slow grounder to first. Santana comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Brandon McCarthy gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Brandon McCarthy has battled through some injuries throughout his career, and he is, when he's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in the game of baseball. Big, tall, lanky guy, 6'7", about 210 pounds. Good fastball, not a great fastball. Has some sinking action. If Brandon McCarthy is on it, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of ground balls early on in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Adams coming on. Makes the play, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. First delivery to him on the way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Williams isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
D-Rock.
1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting first, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. McCarthy looks in. 1-0 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy, batting .500, 4 for 8. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's in.
Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top, 2-0. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a half swing. Here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 straight.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he'll step off. Standing in now, Vince Velasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
McCarthy gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in once again, Lane Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Lifted in the air out to right. Williams is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Williams. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. To the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that one just missed outside. Pereira gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that pitch catches the inside corner. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Albies brings it in, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. McCarthy comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Right side. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 3 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top, 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And one gone.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Markakis is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. 1 out.
Now batting.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. McCarthy gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. And he misses again. 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
McCarthy on at first, nobody out. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Full count. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. The second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Digging in once again, Lane Adams. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. from the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Freeman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Williams.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Williams at 2nd with 2 down. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-1. Up high in the air. Freeman shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis.
Hitting out for the Braves, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Morgan, a native Floridian. He was selected in the third round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and two strikes now. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Danny Santana will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Ground ball left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Rex Brothers will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career history against Rex Brothers: he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count now, a ball and a strike.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Jorge Alfaro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, It helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Digging in and looking for more, Lane Adams. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Striding in once again, Adam Rosales. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Adam Rosales.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The pitcher number 46, Adam Morgan.
Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Nope,
And this is low, ball one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0 home. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
And the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Edubray Ramos.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
A very tightly contested ball game here in Philly, as you can see by the line score, all even as we play the 8th. Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And ball four now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Camargo over at second. Markakis on at first with two down. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Two left for Atlanta. Still tied 3-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. So now Carlos Santana. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and is now 5-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1 the count. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Standing in now, Adam Rosales. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Danny Ortiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 38, Aroldis Vizcaino.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Left center, base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
4 runs here in this half inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Ninth inning coming up. Phillies on top 7-3. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Luis Garcia.
Kurt Suzuki is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He swings and lines it to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Suzuki ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Pat Neshek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 93. Pat Neshek.
Stepping in now, Lane Adams, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inciarte at third with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Tyler Flowers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Final strike for the Braves. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 tonight's final. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Edobre Ramos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pat Neshek hammers down the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line scores tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia